My beloved soul, if these words have reached you, it is not by accident. They have crossed silence and time to find you, right at the moment when life feels like it's slipping through your fingers. Something you loved is fading. Something you built with care is crumbling. And you wonder, why is Krishna taking everything away? There was once a man, wealthy, admired, surrounded by luxury. He had everything the world could offer, except peace. He spoke my name sometimes, but only when it was convenient. His lips moved in prayer, but his heart was elsewhere. Then, one by one, his pillars of comfort began to fall. A business deal collapsed. His friends turned away. His wealth vanished like mist before the morning sun. He fell to his knees and cried out, "Why, Krishna? I worked so hard. I gave so much. Why have you taken everything?" And I whispered, "Because everything you clung to was standing between us." In his pain, he stopped running. In his emptiness, he began to chant, softly at first, then with tears, then with surrender. Each name, each syllable, began to heal what loss had broken. And slowly he realized what he thought was destruction was really grace in disguise. His heart, once buried under layers of pride, began to bloom again. He found me not in the success of his life, but in the silence after it ended. Beloved, sometimes I must remove what blinds you to my love, not to punish you, but to free you. You cannot hold on to what is false and still reach for what is eternal. You see your losses as endings, but I see them as openings. Sacred spaces where your soul can finally breathe. Every tear you shed, I have counted. Every prayer whispered in despair, I have heard. Even when I seemed silent, I was speaking through the unraveling. The man who lost everything thought his life was over, but as he chanted my name, he discovered a peace the world could never give. People came to him asking, "How did you survive such loss?" And he smiled and said, "I didn't survive. I was reborn." Krishna took away what was blocking the love meant for him. Beloved, this story is not just his, it is yours. Whatever is falling apart right now is not the end. It is me, guiding you home. Do not cling to what is leaving. Let it go with faith, for if it was truly yours, it would never need force to stay. What I remove, I replace with something pure, something eternal. You ask, "But Krishna, what will I do now?" And I say, "You will do what you were meant to do. Remember me." You ask, "Will I ever find joy again?" And I say, "When you find me within, joy will never leave." Place your hand on your heart. Feel that rhythm. That is my promise. I was never gone. I was simply waiting for your surrender. Now your story is changing. You will look back and understand. The collapse was not your punishment, it was your purification. The silence was not absence, it was my presence in disguise. Do not mourn the loss of things that kept you from love. Mourn only the days you forgot who you truly are. Mine. Beloved soul, you have not lost. You have been chosen. For awakening, for devotion, for freedom. You are about to taste a peace the world cannot touch. Stay close to me, beloved devotee. This is not the end of your struggle. It is the beginning of your becoming. And as long as your heart remembers me, you will never walk alone. This is what Krishna says.